Hey guys, Flippin' Landlord Ninja here with two guys' take on real estate. I'm out in Ellington, Massachusetts, and I wanted to talk about how it's really important to always go walk through and check up on your contractor. So we're actually out here at one of our properties on Jobs Hill Road, and we're gonna check on how they're doing today. So I hope this is helpful. If it is, make sure you guys do give a like, give a follow, and hit that notification icon because we're bringing out 3 videos every week.
Two guys take on real estate.
All right, so let's check this out. So what we got going on here is we actually re-poured the foundation. One of the things we had as an issue here was in Connecticut, there's been a big, huge issue with bad concrete foundations. So we actually had to there's a thing called pyrite, and there's way too much pyrite that was, when it was exposed to water, it was reacting and creating a lot of crumbling foundations. So we actually demoed the foundation, we jacked the house up, we then put in a cinder block with rebar and poured concrete in there, and we put the house back down, and we've had that inspected, and that's all good. And it's one thing to have it inspected by an inspector, but you need to also be inspecting, just to make sure the quality of the work is where you want to be. There's a difference between code and quality, and also make sure that they're doing the right thing. They're also cleaning up after themselves and making sure it's a safe work site. So what we also then had here is we're having them rebuild the deck because they had to rip everything off. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be actually re-siding the whole house. So I just wanted to walk through, show you what we got going on, and you tell me what you guys think. So let's start off here. So as you can see here, well, they left the garage door wide open, which is frustrating. That's something that is a consistent issue here. They did pile everything actually nicely in one pile, which I appreciate. There's not trash everywhere. We obviously still have to demo the siding. We're gonna actually go, because we have a brown roof, we're gonna demo this and go with a khaki siding. They do need to get back here and address this door. So we're gonna actually get this new garage door. It looks like actually, I think one of the guys hit it and it's now messed up the track, as you can see here. Which is very annoying. You can see here is our new wall, which is great. Everything's good there. Looks like we do need to kind of still do a little bit more dry lock in the corner there. And obviously, but the other thing is, we got to make sure they clean up after themselves. Look at this. They're constantly tracking mud and dirt all over brand new floors. One of the other things, so you can see here, this is also all the new block that we had put in, sill plate. They did not board up the window properly, so that is obviously an issue. This is something I will bring up to the contractor to make sure he addresses before they get for their final payout. And that's one thing I want to talk about. We make sure we hold at least 10% of a contract at the end. So this way, you really want to make sure that that contractor wants to come back and get paid. I mean, if you don't get paid, if you're holding that money, it really gives them an incentive to make sure that they're gonna make sure to finish the job, and also always have a good contract. I would recommend having a lawyer review your contracts. We've actually gone through multiple different contracts to kind of come up with the one we have currently, and it kind of has a lot of different clauses just to protect ourselves, and you just don't want to get caught holding the bag. But let's look at the thing that we also had them to do was the deck. So let's go look at that. First off, they need to actually finish grading the lawn, because holy moly, I mean, I get it once you're using all those big trucks and stuff like that, but this got to get, we got to grade this back and get this back into good condition so that we can actually put seed down and get this ready for sale. So clearly the gutters need to get done, but here's our deck. So I don't know why there's gray caulking here. That's kind of annoying. So that's something I'm going to bring up. But we do have in Mass, you have to make sure you have the handrail with the return. That is good code. We also make sure that these are no more than 4 inches, which is good. It looks like there. Stairs look decent. The lattice work is okay. Ideally, I would have brought it all the way down, not the end of the world. Checking for any nails coming out, any screw heads, any loose decking boards. So I would want them to clean this up. Put the flashing. So I don't like that they didn't stagger the boards here. That's I'm going to bring up to them. Staggering the boards will actually add strength. Obviously, they still got to clean up after themselves. We got nails sticking around. That's not okay. You know, this is not good. I don't like this at all. That's not okay to me. Just buy the right size material. So this I'm going to yell at them out about. Obviously, that's got to get fixed before we side it back up. So that's kind of the walkthrough. That's what I like to do at all of our job sites. We also make sure we have a scope of work. And what we do is we go through the scope of work and make sure that everything that is on it that was done. I would recommend really being detailed in your scope of work, because all too often, you know, contractors will ask for change orders consistently and, oh, that wasn't on the scope. The more detailed you can be and make sure everyone's on the same page from the offset will help you avoid any issues down the road. So as always, I'd recommend doing that, and that you'll just save you tons of headaches down the road. So hope this was helpful. If you guys would like to know more about how to flip houses, I would check out this video, and hope to see you guys again later. Thanks a lot.